Do 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 do. All good? Yes. Hello. It's time to stream again. It's been a while. I've had a bit of a rough week, but well, 2 weeks. But that's all right. Now I'm back. I've started playing a new game, which is quite an old game. Came out in 2010. Recommended to me by my mate Jack. It's Mountain Blade Warband, which is a game all about the medieval times and chivalry and your, well, you'll see. If you haven't heard about it, we'll see it soon enough. So the graphics aren't great, but the gameplay is quite nice. It's a very open-ended game, so it's really a make-your-own adventure. I had some trouble with this at first because there's no clear objective. You can do what you want. You can be a merchant if you want. You can go fight everyone if you want. And you can kidnap people and sell them into slavery if that's what you want to do. But yeah, without much more ado, sorry for the people who like ado, but yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Mount and Blade. Oop, that's tiny, isn't it? That's alright. Doop. So, as usual, let me know how things are going, if the sound levels need adjusting, if the picture need adjusting. I'm sticking myself down in this left-hand corner for now. But if this isn't good, well, just let me know. And I can move myself about. Here we go. Mountain Blade Warband. And immediately, look at this nice Viking dude. Makes me feel right at home. Right, so what we're gonna do is start a new game. Just gonna click on this. For now. There we go. So, I'll read this. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. So it's quite a nice sort of medieval simulator. But yeah, let's continue. I'm going to be male, I'm gonna play me basically. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was... What is he? A hunter, I think. You were the son of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, and even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for your family as the cold took animals and people alike, but you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sisters might not be so fortunate. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a craftsman's apprentice. Shucks. Right, go back, because I misclicked. My mouse is stupid, I had to mend it the other week, so I cut the wire and resoldered, and I think it's better now, but still. Anywho, where was I? A craftsman's apprentice. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wish to stay. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became a university student. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself a student in the university of one of the great cities, where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all of your lessons were learned in the lecture halls. You may or may not have joined in with your fellows as they roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. However, you certainly were able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how an angry townsman can be persuaded to set on his club and accept cash compensation for the destruction of his shop. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was... Wanderlust. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up on your old life and become an adventurer. And then take an arrow to the knee. We're gonna take a bunch of arrows to the knees, you'll see. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became mundane, but your dreams of wandering had taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for the open road and the freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. This is uncomfortably like me, I suppose. Right, so let's become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Let's make it realistic, shall we? Tutorial, I've done this. So, enter name. I'm gonna be Goshawk the second. Attribute points. So what I really want... Surgery is very good because that makes more of your troops able to survive fights. Leadership is good because, well, you see, you can have more troops and the morale increases and the wages decrease. Yeah, let's start here, shall we? Strength is how hard you hit and also how much health you have. Agility helps some weapons. Intelligence is good, because that's always good. Charisma is also good. It helps the leadership. But yeah, let's do it like this. Get the leadership up. So this can only be increased to maximum 1/3 of the charisma. But inventory management I need. I also need trainer that trains my troops faster. Tactics I want. And yeah, surgery I said. Persuasion. Trade I suppose. Yeah, let's do a bit of trading. I'll skip these for now, the weapon ones. Riding. This is sort of determines what level of horse you can have. We'll see later when we get a horse. Looting. How much loot you find. Trainer I've said. Tracking. You see where people have been. Tactics. Let's up that. Party map speed. Let's increase that. And that's that. Yeah. Then for now, I'm gonna stick to one-handed weapons. And here we go. Just face. Here you can really spend a while, can't you? Let's not make anything too detailed. Let's make a rough sketch of me. Eyebrow depth. So there are so many sliders here. Eyelids. And the sliders aren't very good. Eye shape. Eye to eye distance. Eye width. Cheekbones. So I'm just going through this very quickly. Nose shape. Oh goodness. That's not me at all, is it? Nose size. I've been told I have a big nose, I don't know. Width. Oh, no. Comment with the width. Height. Cheeks. Mouth width. Mouth nose distance. Jaw position. Jaw width. Chin forward. Nah. Chin shape. Fair enough. Chin size. All good. I suppose. Oop. Beard. Well, this is what I would like. But I'm heading for this, I guess. Let's just do this. And this. And that will sort of be me for now, yeah? You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries. Cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key to your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will. And that whatever course you take, great adventures await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... Vegris, Kurgit, Kanate, Sargoth. Sargoth. Nords. Nords always draw me to them somehow. I wonder why. You took passage with a trading longship carrying gerfalcons from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from the island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vill and Bullock rivers, and a short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes into the city of Sargoth, home of the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, CAA men dressed in bikinis try to stab us with fountain pens. Fidel blew mustard gas through his cigar and immobilized a lot of them. 19 tequilas later, we had a deal. That's from a song by Was Not Was, called I Feel Better Than James Brown. Anyway, all of a sudden you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Right, I'm being robbed. Oof. Oh, there we go. Oh, another one. No, that's a shopkeeper. Okay. Hi, merchant. Merchants of Sargon. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets tonight, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. T-pose. That's me, look. Merchant of Sargoth. Hello! Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had bridges in the hills, driven by banditry, by war, by death, by love, by violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. Fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. These bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here. Right, get to the point, mate. They will send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll get my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Yes, I'm interested. Always a few lads in the villages around here. They'll follow you if you pay, yes. 5 men to take on the bandits. Very good, sir. I could go collect some men from around the villages. I find him in the tavern. Good. And here we go. We're playing the game. Lures, following me. I have a rusty sword, a hunting crossbow, a fish, and a method of mechanical theorems. Let's first, can I level up? Nope. My party is literally just me. So let's, yes, let's, oh yeah, I have a horse, a nice sway-backed horse. Here, so this is a village, the village of Quinn, and in the villages you can recruit volunteers, buy supplies from them, or go to the village center. Let's do that. So here I come, riding into town. Hello, lady. What can you tell me? This is the village of Quinn, sir, a village in the surrounding lands belonging to Jarl Ryak of the Kingdom of Nords. They produce stuff. We can talk to the village elder, which is where you can do the interesting stuff. If I can find him. Look, horses can jump. Is this him? This must be him. Hello, village elder. Good day, sir, and welcome to Quinn. Are there any lads from this village who might want to seek their fortune in the wars? 6? Yes. Good. I can buy supplies. I'm gonna buy some grain. So you need to keep your army fed. And this grain was very cheap. So as you see, I've been playing this game for a while. But yeah, so I figured it's a fun game, so I figured I'll stream it anyway. Now I have, if I press Q, I can see my thingies. He wants me to collect at least 5 men. And then find and speak with him. So I could go do that now. Oh, the king. Let's talk to the king. Do I know you? My name is Gossok II. That's annoying. At your service, sir. King Ragnar, the ruler of the Kingdom of the North and the Lord of Sargoth. If they can prove themselves to be worthy of my trust. So now I asked him for a task and he says, oh, send a letter for me, would you? So let's do that. Chalbeck Castle. But first, let's also hit Fenada and see if we can get troops there. Recruit volunteers. Good. Now, let's go talk to our man in the tavern. The merchant. So in taverns it's good to check upstairs as well. There might be someone lurking about. Look at that. A wandering troubadour and a belligerent drunk. What are you looking at? Excuse me, please accept my apologies. I'll wipe the smirk right off your face. Well, shit. So he wants to fight, and well, I maybe don't want to. Shit. This might end very poorly. I need to, well, right click to counter. You slump to the floor, stunned by the drunk's last blow. Your attacker's rage immediately seems to slacken. He drops into a chair and sits there watching you, muttering under his breath, almost regretfully. A few of the other patrons manage to coax him to his feet and bundle him out the door. One of the others attends to your wounds, and soon you're back on your feet, unsteady but alive. Now, this means I will wait around for a bit. Oh, I'm not intelligent enough to read a book. So I'm just gonna wait around until I'm more healthy. So you can see, you can see here I'm at 13% health right now, which isn't great. I want to get that up before I see the merchant about his brother. This has taken a while, isn't it?
Today the gods will decide your fate!
A sea raider attacking me? I will drink from your skull. Right. So here we go. Suddenly, we're in the battle. You can order your men to do things. But for now, I'm just gonna see if I can flank these guys. Oof, this is a bit of a difficult terrain, isn't it? There they are. I got knocked unconscious, which isn't good. Two. I'll leave one soldier. That's not good at all. So now it's just me and my Bobby McGee. So now I upgraded one of the guys to an archer. But yeah, this wasn't good at all, was it? I need to find another town basically to get more men again. They lost a lot of morale there. So, it's a difficult start of the game, this. But we'll see. I'm gonna manage. Recruit volunteers. No one seems willing. Which is fair. Let's head over to Mission. And then Ambion. Recruit volunteers. No one. Yelbegi. Some very unknown small fry right now. This will hopefully... So now I'm starting to have a bit of an army. I'm still only at 24% though, so I'm gonna go here and wait here for some time. Just to heal up. Now it's early morning. We can visit this tavern as well, actually. See us here, a wandering minstrel, a hired blade. And slave trader and a traveler. So in the arena, let's go to the arena for once, yeah. You talk to the tournament master. Good day, friend. If you come to watch the tournaments, you came in vain. There won't be another tournament here anytime soon. Tournaments? So they hold tournaments here. Yes, you should see this place during one of the tournament fights. Everyone from the town and nearby villages. Hang on. Comes here. The crowd becomes mad with excitement. Anyway, as I said, there won't be an event here soon. So there isn't much to see. Except there is an official duel every now and then, and of course we have melee fights almost every day. The fighters and the knights get bored waiting for the next tournament, so they've invented a training melee. It's a simple idea, really. Fighters jump into the arena with a weapon. There are no rules, no teams, everyone beats at each other until there is only one fighter left standing. Sounds like fun, eh? Oh, and there is a reward. If I can beat 3, I'll get 5 dinars. 10 if I beat 6, 25 if I beat 10. If you can manage to be the last man standing, 250. I'm gonna hop in. Right. So, yeah, this is a good way to up the skill with weapons. This is cowardly. Come on. So, the control scheme, if you're familiar with Mount of Blade, you'll know this is one of the possible fighting control schemes. So my fight direction is determined by my relative position to the guy I'm fighting. Which isn't the classical one, I suppose. It's just the one I found most comfortable. I lost my shield, so shields break after being hit a number of times. And then you can be a bit in trouble. But I can defend myself somewhat with just a sword as well. But if any of these guys have dropped a shield, that would be lovely. Seems they haven't. This guy will, if I manage to defeat him, but I've been very lucky so far. Normally it doesn't go this well. Right. Give me a shield, please. Thank you. So now I have a shield, which is good. So this is something I had much trouble with when I first started playing this game. The fighting. It was too difficult for me, but then I managed to get the hang of it. So now this... oh. So now this is a way to earn money. I don't understand how they can practice with arrows, really. So these are all wooden weapons, you beat each other unconscious. But with the arrows, it's a bit... oh. Ooh, yes, here I got knocked unconscious. Right. Your performance was amazing. So I got 25 dinar. Just the money. So that's nice. So yeah, I bought this game for £1, a single pound. So it's definitely worth it. I played it for a long time, like many hours now. It's a really good game. It's a bit wordy. I notice now that I stream. So normally I just skim through this, but if I'm gonna read it all out loud, it does take a long time. But you learn to extract important information. The populace is indifferent to you, and this is important in later stages in the game. But it's quite easy to up the level of their liking of you. So yeah, it's definitely worth putting this on your istthereanydeal.com or things like that. For now, let's speak to the merchant, shall we? And see... where is he? There he is. Merchant of Sargoth. I have the man. Splendid work. You have had enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Sargoth tell us that there's a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well. Find and defeat a group of bandits lurking near Sargoth. Can do. Band of robbers, eh? What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Ha! Those prisoners are only gone free if you pay the ransom. Did you bring any silver? I don't know what that dialect is. No, but I brought steel. I have 16 troops fit for battle against their 4. So this should be quite possible, even if my troops are very low level, so to speak. There's only 4 of these guys. I wish I had a shield, actually. I'm worried about arrows. So a single arrow can quite easily kill you. I don't have much armor or anything. Good. Okay. Nice. Now, this last guy. There we go. Yeah. Okay, good. And now everyone's cheering. Roar! Well done, lads. Your casualties none, and we killed 3 and wounded 1. Aye, spare me life, let me go and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade and you'll never hear of me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him and give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in that hideout near Ambian. I'll describe the area nearby in detail so there's no mistaking it. Now, this happens when you defeat someone. You can steal their stuff. So let's do that. +4, +1 to leg armor, +7. They only have clubs. I have a sword, which is nice. Right, and some of my soldiers are ready to upgrade. My weekly cost is 38 dinars, so I only have 20. Ambian, kidnappers hideout. Yeah. So you see, now I'm in debt. Which isn't a good thing to be. But as soon as I get the brother back, right? You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site, down a narrow defile, means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If your initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you wish to attack the hideout, or wait for another occasion? Let's attack the hideout. Right. Gently, lads. Gently. Alright, look at the longships. This is nice. Should have sort of made sure to get a shield. Oh. Here we go. That was dangerous. Oof. Stop throwing rocks at my lads. Right. Reload. So there's one. And over there. Boop, boop, boop. So let's see what happens, shall we? Oop. One of my guys got knocked down. Come on. Come on, please. Shit. One of my guys died, but oh well. I won. That's the brother. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother in Sargoth put you onto their track? He did indeed. Yes, I told him that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains is now yours. Tattered nomad boots. I'll take it. Cracked spear. Nomad armor. Yes. So you see chipped, ragged, rusty. These are attributes to things. These guys have a lot of stuff that I can then sell. Well, now my inventory is full, but in principle, some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Let's go to Sargoth. First of all. To the tavern to talk to... Well, first of all, let's go to the marketplace and sell some stuff. Just all this stuff, because, well, I prefer the money. None of this is any use. You saw I changed my boots. Now I get 74 dinars, whatever. Now let's visit the tavern, talk to the merchant. Well, my brother is home thief. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. So now I shouldn't be in debt anymore, I hope. The money is most welcome, and I am glad to have been of service. Are you interested in making some more? Yes. The bandits have an ally inside the walls. The captain of the watch. He sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. He turned to villainy to get the fortune back. He brings the bandits into town to get a share. Here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Ragnar, Lord of the City, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed. And all I get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. They'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Ragnar. I need someone to lead my little army. Yes, I can do that. Yes, yes. Alright, I'll lead you men. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly I find it exhilarating. Are you ready? Yes. Strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes, and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Right. Save Sargoth from bandits. It's time, lads! Up and at them! Oh shit! Are there many more? Right. Was that it? Yes. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Hello, let's review, shall we? Well done. I hear you accounted for 1 or 2 of the bastards and you're still on your feet. Can't ask for a better outcome of battle than that. Unfortunately, about 7 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look on them. glad to see that you're alive too. Yes, yes. Now a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife at his throat. You don't need to be part of that though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see him in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So hopefully we'll meet again. Okay. So, just gonna go to the tavern, I suppose, and see if he's here. No, he seems to be. First... Ah, what are you looking at? Excuse me, please accept my apologies. Sheesh. Well, I'll say that he started it. That entitles you to sword and purse, I suppose. Have a drink in the house, as I dare say you've saved a patron or two a broken skull. Still, I hope he still has a pulse. It's not good for an establishment to get a name as a place where men are killed. Such a waste. However, this means merchant. Ah, Goshawk II. Things didn't quite go as well as I'd hoped. King Ragnar couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain. A guard who'll let in bandits will let in an enemy army if the price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is Calvaria, my boy. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. So he was quite nice, but he's a weak king, as they all are here. Weak kings must always look to their authority first in just a second. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Ragnar's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging. And that's something to which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. I like this merchant guy. Yes, I've learned a lot. Thank you, mate. And you're preparing to leave town. I'm gonna go... I got a nicer sword, right? From that belligerent drunk I killed. What should I do then? I should go to Chalbeck Castle, which is up there. I should actually go to the closest castle and ask where he is, whoever it is. Jarl Gerald. Let's see if we can meet someone who knows something. Lady Aelif. So you can woo ladies in this as well. To strengthen bonds. It's very medieval. I say, you don't look familiar. My name is Goshawk II, at your service. I want to know the location of... Jarl? Where is he? Gerald. Close to Ritzi. And Ritzi is where? Oh, there. Good. So if I go like this, I should maybe run into him. Is this him? Nope. But I can ask this guy where he is. Do I know you? My name is Goshawk II, at your service, sir. Perhaps you're not of gentle birth, but even a commoner be he of sufficient valor may make something of himself someday. I want to ask you something. Do you know where Gerald is? Jarl. It's difficult, this. This is borderline between my language and English. Jarl. Gerald. There he is. Chalbeck. It sounds like something out of Stargate. Chalbeck. A Approach the gates. Entry to the castle, please. I'm there. Go to the Lord's Hall. Is he here? No. He's not here, is he? Where is he then? This is the worst part, chasing these guys around. There's a lady. The good thing about the ladies is you can ask them where the people are. Cossack the Second, at your service. Who are you? Wife to Jarl Harald. Mother to Jarl Surden, mother to Lady Cathali. I want to know where Jarl is. Kulum. Let's recruit some people. I should actually be careful with this since I don't have much money. Because I need to keep them fed as well. So you see they're eating my supplies, which is fair enough. But yeah. Aha! Oh. There he is. Let's follow him. Catch him. Do I know you? My name is Cossack the Second, at your service. You look like a good enough sort. I have a message from King Ray. Nice. So now my relations increased. Do you have any tasks for me? An issue with the lawless villain known as Albert of Yaragar. He murdered one of my men. Put a bounty of 300 dinars. Ferichen. Let's hunt him down, shall we? Where is Ferichen then? Locations. Ferichen. Oh, it's there. Let's go there. I'm just fast forwarding because writing otherwise takes a long time ago. Here we go, Ferichen. Now, let's go. Well, let's first see if we can buy some supplies, because they won't like me much once I kill a man on their grounds, but let's go to the village center anyway. Hello, lady. I'm looking for a man by the name of Albar de Yaragar, of Yaragar. I was told he may be hiding here. Strangers come and go to our village, sir. If he's hiding here, you will surely find him if you look around. Surely. So, let's look around then, shall we? Jump. I can't see him right now. So, looking for someone a bit suspicious. Such as this guy with his sword out. Nervous man. Look at this guy. What do you want? I'm looking for a murderer by the name of Albert of Yaraga. You fit his description. I don't understand, sir. I never killed anyone. I think you got the wrong man. Then drop your sword. If you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. We'll go now and talk to your neighbors, and if they verify your story, I'll go on my way. I'm not going anywhere, friend. You gotta have to fight for your silver today. Alas, that you cannot be made to see reason. Die, dog! Shit. He hits hard, this one. Oh, this is tense as fudge. Where did he run off to? My hands are sweaty. Because I was, yeah, you see my health bar, yeah. So close to dying, but oh well. Oh well. That was that. I hunted him down. Now I'm gonna go talk to the Jarl. So you see, the populace is indifferent to you, but it's -2, so they don't like it when you do that. But now I need to find the Jarl again. First, let's go to Wordcheck. Hello. Who are you? Good day to you. Hello. What's a clearly well-brought-up young lady like you doing in a place like this? A good question, and I shall tell you. My father, a well-known merchant here in Wordcheck, decided I should be married to one of his business partners, a man well past the age of 30. I have been an obedient daughter all my life, but it was ridiculous and hard proposition, so I ran away. I shall marry whom I want, when I want. Moreover, regardless of what my father might think, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself. I was thinking that I should perhaps join a band of gypsies, or perhaps a troop of mercenaries. Well, as it happens, I run a company of mercenaries. Do you? Well, I'm in no position to be picky. I would be pleased to join you. I think you would find I would be a most valuable addition to your ranks. I'm well versed in the classics of literature and can declaim several of the epic poems of my people. I play the lute and I'm a skilled manager of household servants. As a start, we can teach you the rest. Good, give me a few moments to prepare and I'll be ready to move. This is nice. This means I have a companion with me. Called Emira. Also I've leveled up apparently. So, companions like this can't die, which is nice. And you can see she's very good at trading and first aid. So that's nice. I'm gonna level me up now. By taking my charisma up. To reduce my troop wages. And then my one-handed weapons up. And then, let's visit the marketplace. I have 448 dinars. With that, I'm gonna buy salt. As much salt as I can. And then, we head out. All sneaky like. Oops. Someone's declared war on someone. It's not relevant to me. Let's go here to Rivacek with our salt. This is a good run. Sell it. And then suddenly I've increased my fortune quite a lot. Which is nice. But yes, now let's complete this task. Oh, hi. Sorry, I can't. I have trouble reading my comments because this game is a bit silly when it comes to handling 2 screens at once. Hello, Ranger. Hope you're well, Mr. Ranger, sir. Right. All good. Sorry, I messed up my window placements. There we go. All good. So, let's complete the task we had. We hunted an outlaw killed him, and now we need to find this Jarl. Ruvar is looted. So let's hit Telrog Castle for now. Actually, yes, let's hit Telrog Castle for now. Because there we can ask where he's at. Oh, we can just ask this Jarl, Irja, where he's at. If we can catch him. Made peace, alright, war, peace. Peace and quiet. Let's get in the castle and talk to these guys. Do I know you? My name is Gosak II, at your service, sir. Lord of Vayeg. You have the look of a mercenary, not a vulture come to grow fat on the misery of this land. Mate, be nice. Can you tell me where I can find Jarl Gerald? Traveling to Sargoth. Good, then so shall I. I'll just introduce myself to this guy as well. A vassal of Kingdom of Nords and the Lord of Versheg. Do you have any tasks? A Fed officer. Get taxes for this guy. Okay. But for now, at first, let's see if we can catch Jarl Gerald. I can't see anything there. Gosak II, at your service, sir. I wish to ask you the location of my friend Jarl Gerald. Chalbek. Should be close to Ritzi. Oh well, if he's traveling to Chalbek Castle, let's go there. There he is, possibly, if his face loads in. There we go. Yes. Good. We meet again, Gosak II. About the task you gave me. I found him hiding at Ferrichen and gave him his punishment. This is blood money, I can't accept it. Huh. I gained some honor. So, let's go to Versheg and get some taxes then. Oop, my map is crooked. There we go. Also, Ymira leveled up, so let's talk to her. Yes, sir? What can you tell me about your skills? She is a good girl for health reasons. Let's get the surgery up. So surgery gives a chance that a party member that should have been killed won't die, which is nice. Let's get your pole arms up, lady. Now, we're going to Versheg. Oop. Nice. This is okay. This is okay. I'm reaching a balance of fortunes. So unless something very unexpected happens, which is wont to do in this game, it should be fine. But now, collect taxes. Oh, she has a nice trade skill. Good, let's start collecting taxes. So this is money coming in that won't really be mine, but I'll then pass it on and get a percentage of all the money collected. Oop, the people of Versheg are outraged at your demands and cry it as nothing more than extortion. They're getting very restless and they may react badly if you keep pressing them. Well, I kinda need to. I'm afraid how this will end. We'll see. I might get beaten up. We shall see. Oop. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to go somewhere, do something, as long as it's not too crazy. I'm just starting up, but it's fun. This is going well. I'm collecting a load of taxes. I'll have so much money on my person, so it better not be robbed now, because that would be problematic. Actually, I didn't think of that. $6,857 in taxes. Yard area. I wonder where he is. If we're lucky, he's in here. Nope. Prince Vadim the Bastard. Someone called me the Bastard. I'm a prince of the Vagirs. But by all rights, I should be the king. His father died. Usurper used his newfound power to accuse my mother of adultery. That's not nice. Until I have my rights restored in the sight of all of the Vagirs, I will bear this sobriquet the Bastard to remind me of what I must do. Okay, mate, maybe we'll talk later in the game. Lady Isala of Sunu, at your service. Rightful Queen of the Swadians. Same thing. And you, at your service, sir. Can I ask you where your area is? Alberk Castle. Which is somewhere. Ah, there. Oop. Hello? You come across a battle between your area's party and Boyar Theis's party. You decide to... I wish I could join in the battle, but I can't. At this moment. There we go. How about the task you gave me? I got a lot of money. Which is nice. Do you have any other tasks for me? Nope. Now... Ooh, Sea Raiders, eh?
I will drink from your skull!
I will drink from your skull! Alright, mate. I'm not afraid of you. Let's charge this bugger. Look at Emira there, with a little knife. Oh well. Ah? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna finish this soon. Tony wants to play PUBG, and the thing is, his brother is leaving on a round the world trip basically for 9 months tomorrow, so I would really like to talk to him. His brother is a very nice guy. Sort of a good mate as well, so I want to say goodbye to him. So maybe after this battle, however it goes. It's not going great, is it? So, this is going to be a lesson on how not to play this game. I got knocked unconscious, and now I don't know what happens. They won. Your party loses 25 morale. Your enemies take you prisoner. I lost a lot of money. I am being dragged around by the Sea Raiders. After painful days of being dragged about as a prisoner, you find a chance and escape from your captors. My party is just me and Emira now. My inventory, I still have a load of money, but nothing else really. Let's make our way to Riversheg if we can. They stole my horse, the bastards. And here, let's save and exit for now. And then here I can load my game later. Okay, this was fun. Until I got captured and lost everything, but hey ho. The game is only just beginning. I'll get my revenge on those sea raiders in this life or the next. So yeah, that's Mountain Blade Warband. I will be playing some more of it. So yes, I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I will play more, maybe even tonight. We'll see. For now though, I need to play PUBG and say goodbye to Nat, Tony's brother. He's got a YouTube channel, by the way. Called... Let me just check this up. Up, out. Take me to YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel called Timeless Travelers, where he's gonna upload stuff about where they're going. Him and his girlfriend are going on this long trip, and he's a photographer by trade. So expect loads of fancy footage, nice movies from everywhere they're going. I'll just put a link to it. It's real good, I think. He's a great guy. Anyway, that's a weird plug for me to make, but that's the way it is, I guess. Anywho, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if I should do anything differently. I mean, apart from not losing the battles and get captured by the sea raiders and lose everything but one of my companions. But I have money, I can rebuild, which is nice. I have some renown with the Nords already, building that up, doing little missions for them, making more money. I'll do the salt run again, I think. Anywho, now, this was nice. Okay, I'll see you later. Like and subscribe, things like this. I always feel uncomfortable saying that. Anyway, bye. Bye. Bye.